Well, let me say what I'm going to say real quick so that I make myself clear on what I'm trying to accomplish and what I'm saying here. At this point, and I kind of want to just bear with me here because I'd like to speak to everyone. When I ran for this office, my intent was to make a better commission for the troopers, to make this a state police commission that the troopers and the taxpayers of the state would be proud of. Anytime you take a position within an agency, you're open to scrutiny, and you accept that when you run for that position. Mr. Millet, in his complaint, had actually pointed out that he had conflict with me being the chairman of a commission which represents an agency I'm employed with. I don't know the totality of why you would have an issue with that, but I can assume that you think that I might make decisions that would benefit my career on this board. That's the logical assumption. That being said, there's a Harry Truman quote, which I printed out this morning because it's always meant a lot to me. It is amazing what you can accomplish if you do not care who gets the credit. We are here for the right reason, and I believe I'm here for the right reason. And so that there is no appearance of impropriety, I'm going to recuse myself from the testing process and promotional consideration for the remainder of my service on this board. I will not take any promotional exams. I will not seek promotions as long as I serve on this board, and I have 3.5 more years. That being said, every decision I make will represent the labor of this organization and the best interest of the state police and the taxpayers that we serve. I think that that is the only decision that would lend credence to the fairness of my decisions from here on out. We all have to make sacrifices. We make sacrifices when we come here. Cable Reeves made a sacrifice when he came here. He wanted to serve the people of this state. So I'm going to read this. It just means a lot to me. It is not the critic who counts, nor the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming, but who does actually strive to do the deeds, who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions, who spends himself in a worthy cause, who at the best knows at the end of triumph of high achievement, and who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory or defeat. Teddy Roosevelt said that. I've always admired the man. I think at some point in time, you've got to decide, are you going to take your hat off, and are you going to go in the arena? We're not all critics. We are state police. We represent an idea. We don't just represent a person or a single entity. We represent the ideal of service. And in state police, our motto is courtesy, loyalty, and service, but we have another tenet that we follow, and it's an acronym, leadership. It stands for loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. And I think that anyone who serves on this board should live up to those things as best they can, and I'm human, just like anybody else. I'm flawed, I'm marred. There's only been one perfect man that ever lived in the existence of the human race. I think we all know who I'm referencing, but today, so that there's no appearance from this day forward, and to remove any appearance of impropriety, I remove myself from testing consideration and therefore promotional consideration for the remainder of my service. So, heretofore, any vote I have is not for any personal gain. But again, you came to us and said that you were concerned that we viewed you as adversarial. Not at all. You know, conflict is good. Conflict brings change of ideas, change of perception, and you've done that for me. So if I can do something to make you feel at ease that we are here for the right reasons, and this is that motion, I hope that carries it for you. It does for me. It makes me feel at ease with this decision. And I hope that the labor that I serve, who elected me to this position, also can look and say, perhaps he is here for the right reason. So, but moving on, if anybody would like to have any comments, that's my statement.